22 past. Now, we all know the importance of eating right. Well, this month is recognized for being Nutrition Month. Ansley Watson joining us at the Marquette Food Co-op, letting us know that when it comes to eating right, sometimes you need a little help. Morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Whenever we think of nutrition, we think of eating those healthy foods. But what exactly are in those healthy foods that are giving us those vitamins and nutrients that we need? This morning, we're going to get a closer look at vitamins and how much we should be taking on a daily basis. And then also, we're going to be looking at foods you can implement in some of your meals to be getting those daily vitamins as well. Stay with us, guys. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right. Thank you very much, Ansley. And as we get ready for the day, immediately, Lucille Ball pops into my brain. Vija Veda vitamin. You ever remember that skit?
No, can't say I do.
I feel so old now. It's a classic. We'll have to pull it up later on.
Sounds good.
Well, this morning as we do get ready. Ever since we were kids, we've been told, take your vitamins. But exactly what's in those vitamins and how should we take them? Well, Ansley Watson is getting some questions answered this morning at the Marquette Food Co-op for us. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. That's right. It's all about the vitamins this morning. I remember when I was young, the Flintstone vitamins was where it was at. Love those things. But now I've got to say that I'm not so good at taking my vitamins anymore. But joining us this morning is David Sprouse, and you are the wellness manager here at the Co-op. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, thanks.
So we all know it's good to take our vitamins. What exactly why? What are they doing to our bodies?
Well, vitamins are something that our bodies, we don't always get all the nutrients we need just eating normal food. Sometimes people are really active and busy, don't have the time to take everything that they need. So supplements and vitamins are ways to get those nutrition that you're missing in your foods.
Is there one particular vitamin more important to take more so than others?
This time of season, most people are looking to take vitamin D3. Just because of our climate, our region, we don't get enough sunlight throughout the day. And our bodies produce vitamin D3 naturally. So D3 is one thing that a lot of people can be deficient on this time of year. So we do sell quite a bit of D3 throughout the season in the wintertime. Yeah,
we have several different forms here. We've got vitamins, and then you're saying there's liquid too that you can take?
Yeah, there's different forms of vitamin D3. There's liquid drops. They're a lot more absorbable than the pills. And there's different dosages too, depending on, some people are really deficient, and people can be prescribed vitamin D3 by their doctors in super heavy doses, but we just carry stuff that gets people through the wintertime and gets their bodies what they need.
Are there certain foods that carry D3, or is it more kind of in a supplement form?
You can get D3 from food, dairy, there's some meats, but usually fish has a higher concentration of D3. But supplements are always a better way to make sure you're getting enough of those.
And we're talking about protein too. Great to have some protein. Usually we're just doing this fitness challenge and they're really pushing protein in every single meal. So this is a great way, I think, to supplement that as well, correct?
Yeah. There's different forms of protein coming from plant sources as well as dairy. A lot of people like protein, especially after post-workouts, helps their bodies recover and heal faster. Yeah. So we can, we carry quite a bit of different types of protein to accommodate to different lifestyles. So different proteins have different protein content. So some protein or some plant-based aren't as high as like a whey protein, but they get close to the protein content.
What about people who eat really, really well, but then are also taking vitamins? Is there too many vitamins you can be taking? Is that something that happens?
Our bodies will take what they need, and then what the body doesn't need, it will get rid of. So the body absorbs what it needs, and if anything extra left over, it doesn't need it. You pass it through.
So see, we have one a day here, vitamins for kids. There's pills. There's gummies. So basically, if we take one of these, we're pretty much good to go for the day.
Yeah, the multivitamins, they're going to have a little bit of everything that our body needs that we don't get from food. Yeah. But yeah, there's one a day. Some of them can be a little bit more than one a day, just because it gives the body time to absorb the vitamins that it needs. So you can take 1 or 2, sometimes 3 a day, depending on the vitamin.
Is there a particular part of the day that we should be taking them in?
Not necessarily. You can take them throughout the day. Some people like to take them in the morning. Some people, just so they don't forget. That could be a a big problem if you forget to take your vitamins.
All right, well, thank you, David. Stay with us because we're going to be showing you some foods that you can get your vitamins out of. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
Thank you very much, Ansley, as we get ready for the day. Hopefully those vitamins are done and you're getting ready for a nice day.
Right, and also get some real...
Welcome back. Well, March is recognized as Nutrition Month, and this morning we're heading down to the Marquette Food Co-op. That's where Ansley Watson is this morning to tell us a little bit more about that. And Ansley, maybe pick up some of those gummy vitamins for me.
The gummy vitamins. Okay, way to be an adult, Sam.
I'm trying.
It's all right. Those are the best kind anyway. This morning joining me is David Sprouse, and he is the wellness manager here at the Marquette Food Co-op. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, thank you.
So earlier we were talking about vitamins, supplements that you can take, but there's also so many different kinds of foods that are packed with vitamins and nutrients. Let's talk about some of those superfoods. What can we eat to get those vitamins into our bodies?
Yeah, kale is one of those superfoods that have, I mean, you're looking at vitamins A, B, and C in there. A lot of people like to, well, they put them in smoothies, you know, juice them up in the morning. That's one of those items that people like to use.
Yeah, I know people get kind of weirded out by those green smoothies, but I feel like you can't really taste the kale in them. I make them all the time. They're so good.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, as long as you're not using the stalk, I mean, you get the extra fiber in there, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then you're saying earlier like blueberries and maybe nuts, some of those types of things?
Yeah, blueberries is one of those other superfoods that people consider a superfood. Yeah.
Now I know we're kind of changing seasons here. Your immune system might be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
We were talking about zinc would probably be a good thing for those immune systems. What kind of food would have that in it?
Zinc, yeah, zinc's good for the immune health. Keeps, helps with colds. Mushrooms is a source of zinc. Different nuts and chocolate. So
Yeah.
grab a bag of granola.
So we're surrounded by so many vegetables here, but over behind us is a lot of different varieties of fruits.
Yeah.
And we were talking about calcium, and the citrus is so good. I know calcium's in milk and stuff, but the citrus is so great for you as well.
Yeah, vitamins A, I mean, it's good for eye health, also the immune system. Vitamins B are in the fruits. B's help with turning our food into energy, keeps us going throughout the day. And then vitamin C is another one that's good for boosting the immune system.
Now I've heard of like B6 and B12. Those numbers, what do that mean?
Well, there's different forms of vitamin B. The most notable one would be B12. Like D3, people tend to be B12 deficient. So that's something that you would find out through your doctor, through some tests. But our bodies naturally store B12, and over time, if that source is depleted, you can feel ailments from that. Usually it's anemia. But yeah, B12 is I mean, you can find that in most fruits.
And you're telling me that foods in its most raw form is probably the best way to go to get those vitamins.
Yeah, avoiding processed foods. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables. That's in its purest form. So you're going to get the most vitamins and nutrients out of those foods.
Yeah, for sure. So talk to me also, we were talking about earlier, vitamin D. You're saying that, people need that with the sunlight up here. How is a good way to get that?
Vitamin D3, probably the best source is finding it in fish, but you can get it through dairy and well, I would say fish is probably the best source for D3, other than taking it in a supplement form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think taking one multivitamin a day is good enough, or what if you eat so many of these nutrient-packed foods and then also a multivitamin? Is that too much? Is there a way to go over your vitamin intake for a day?
Most likely not. Our bodies will take in what they need, and then what it doesn't need, it passes on. But yeah, you can get a lot of those from there. But yeah, the D3 multivitamins usually have the D3 in them too, so you can get a little bit of everything that your body needs for health.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, David. I appreciate all your knowledge about vitamins and nutrients. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.